AskReddit by Homitho. What addiction is seen as completely normal by society? Mobile scrolling. Scrolled too far to see this. Infinite scrolling in apps. Comma posted in Reddit after scrolling for hours. Caffeine and sugar. I just quit all sugar outside fruit and holy fuck, the withdrawal I experienced was so close to the opiate withdrawal I used to put myself through. I cried. 11 years clean off opiates, 1 month clean from sugar. Being a workaholic. I second this. Trying to break the habit as we speak. Boss just called me because someone called out. At first I said yes, but then thought how much working today would fuck up the rest of my week. Remember people, the big company only gives a fuck about making money, not you as a person or your life. Stand up for yourself and take time for yourself. Some folks just can't see that they're always competing with others and wonder why they aren't liked. So, they try even harder, but it's a never-ending cycle. They'll never be happy with what they've got in life. Live is so much better when you realize it isn't a competition. Make your own experience as good as you can regardless of what someone else has or does. Try to enjoy your life. It is the only one you have, and spending the whole time comparing yourself to others is such a waste of your time and energy. Also, other people can tell you're unnecessarily competitive and won't want to be around you. Coke. I know people that don't remember the last time they drank water. Oh, I thought the other Coke, but you cleared it up. Caffeine. The amount of coffee I've seen people drink all on ambition to get through the day is rather alarming. There was no need to get personal. Honestly, I think alcohol culture, especially here in Australia, I can't talk for other countries. Everyone is so dependent on drinking, it's a shame. In France we served red wine to kids until 1956. I'm not talking a sip from time to time. It was on the menu at the public school cafeteria, for kids. Even after 1956 it was only forbidden for kids under 14 years old. For 14-18 years old it was only in 1981 that the law passed. TikTok. On the clock. Coffee and social media are often overlooked as addiction. Shopping and overspending. Coupled with social media. I know several girls in their early 20s who spend a lot of time on Insta and TikTok. They spend large amounts of money each month on really cheap clothes from like Shein or other Asian manufacturers. Smartphone addiction is probably widely spread. Sent from my iPhone. Vaping. Since it's better than smoking, it's like no one cares. So glad I managed to quit vaping. I didn't realize the impact it was having on me until I quit, and then spent 3 days coughing up fruity flavored mucus. I feel like I can breathe so much more clearly than what I took for granted while I was vaping. I'm sure it is healthier than smoking, but it definitely wasn't doing great things for my lung capacity. Consumerism. Addiction to a political party? Doesn't matter what they do or say, you'll defend it with your full chest, make excuses, engage in whataboutism and get angry violent with folk who point out their faults. On this note, addiction to anger. So much rage bait exists because people get a high on intense negative emotions. Coffee, social media, additive sugar, sweets, pastries, etc. Dart. Reading this in a coffee shop, munching on my brownie. Phone addiction. Sugar. Extremely unhealthy diets. Fast food, snacks, sugary drinks all day every day. Food, porn and smoking. Food is so difficult for me because everything else I can handle by just not being anywhere near it or not doing it anymore. But I need food. I once stopped eating by a lot and all it got me was being tired all the time and falling asleep. Outrage addiction. Porn addiction. You don't need to jack off multiple times every day. Looking at your PFP in 2 seconds of your profile, I can't tell if this is satire or not. Honestly, weed. I'm not saying that everyone who uses marijuana is going to receive bad side effects. For some people it's genuinely for medicinal use or maybe it just chills them out. I'm not talking at that, I'm talking about the people who need 2 or 3 joints just to feel normal. Personally, I got psychosis from it and people are so quick to say it's only a bit of weed. Trust me, it's not. I agree with this. Pornography. I see tons of my boyfriend watches porn while we have sex posts. It's vile. Energy drinks. There are people who drink them like water while I get sick by just smelling them.